Hi and welcome on to ArsenalFanTV down here at Wembley Stadium. I've got to say, it's good to be back here at Wembley. Since the last time I was here at Wembley, the amount of buildings that are going up around here, I mean, all you can hear at the moment, I don't know if you guys can hear it, pure drills going on. It's just crazy around here. That weren't here the other day, you know. That building over there, that wasn't here the last time we come to Wembley. They're really building up loads of developments around here at Wembley. And of course, Tottenham Hotspurs are going to be playing here next season. This is going to be their home ground. Another ground where we've won the big things at, they're going to be playing at. But listen, time to preview the Community Shield, which is going to be taking place here on Sunday. 2 o'clock kickoff, remember. The kickoff made earlier because the Women's World Cup's on the same day. So it's a 2 o'clock kickoff. Make sure, because I don't turn up here late and miss the game. Now, it's going to be a really interesting game. We played Chelsea in a friendly over in China. I was there and I've got to say we got absolutely mullered. But there were mitigating circumstances. We were coming towards the end of our Asia tour where the players are really, really tired. It was really, really hot out there, the heat and everything. We were coming towards the end of a long tour just off of Australia and China. And Chelsea had just arrived in China and they were fresh as daisies. I think you'll see a different game here at the weekend. A game that's going to showcase a lot of new players. Lacazette from Arsenal, who's looked very, very good in pre-season. I think we'll get to take a good look at him up against a very good Chelsea team. Lacazette, of course, the guy that we're all looking forward to hopefully scoring loads and loads of goals. He's going to be playing and he'll be up against another striker that's come in that lots of goals are expected from him in Morata for Chelsea. So it's going to be a clash of two strikers, whereas a lot is expected of them, and there's going to be a lot of comparisons made on the day. Alexis Sanchez, Chelsea are one of those teams that really want him. Will he play? What sort of performance will he put in? Has his head been turned by all of these offers coming in from other clubs? We'll get to find out on Sunday. And we're also going to get to find out how are Arsenal shaping up ahead of the new season. I mean, we had friendlies over in Australia, won those pretty easily, but let's have it right. Playing against teams that are nowhere near the standard of Chelsea. Played Bayern Munich, we were a little bit shaky in that game, got a win, and then got, as I said, smashed up a bit by Chelsea. Last week in the Emirates Cup, played very well against Benfica, but very poor against Sevilla. And in all those games, the defence was a bit of an issue. We didn't really perform well. So a lot of pressure really on Arsenal in this game, because we know that coming here to Wembley, playing in the Community Shield against Chelsea, it's more than just a friendly kickabout. I saw the way that Chelsea came right at Arsenal in China. They came with a very, very strong team as well. And I think they'll do that again. And as I said, you know, they'll put out a strong team because they'll want to beat Arsenal. And remember, we're going to be facing Chelsea very early in the season at Stamford Bridge in September, as a matter of fact. So I think this is a very, very important game for Arsenal. A game that if we can continue our form that we showed against Chelsea towards the end of the season, where we, of course, beat Chelsea. We played Chelsea a few times last season and had a decent record against them. If we can continue that, maybe we can carry that into that first home game of the season against Leicester. And I think it's very important this year that we get off to a good start. Too many times over the past 3 years, we have got off to a losing start at the start of the season, and we just cannot afford to do that this year. There's too many quality teams around. So lots and lots of things and lots of potential talking points. What team will we start with? I really don't know. You can't predict it in these sort of games. It is a friendly. I mean, there's guys I want to see a bit more about Reece Nelson as well. I think he's been absolutely brilliant so far in pre-season, and I'm looking at him and I'm saying that this guy deserves a shot in the first team squad. So I'd really like to see more of him. But starting lineups, I'll probably go with checking goal. I'll probably go pretty strong because I want to see a team shaping up for that first game. So checking goal, the back three, who do you go? Maybe Lacazette on the left, maybe Ox on the right, and down the middle, I don't know, Rob Holding maybe. You could start Koscielny, but he's going to be out for the first game, so maybe it might be a game that you could put Holding in, or maybe Mustafi, who hasn't really figured so far in pre-season. We need to get these guys up to speed. In front of them, Ramsey and Xhaka. I think Coquelin, he picked up a slight injury pre-season. He might be rested for the game or might not start in the game. And then, Ozil, of course. A front three I'd like to see. I'd like to see Lacazette down the middle, Alexis on the left, and maybe say a Walcott on the right. Really go with a really pacey attack and see how Chelsea cope with that. So, but you know what it's going to be like. It's going to be a real mishmash of players because it is a friendly, it is a community shield. But looking forward to it right here at the weekend. Arsenal taking on Chelsea in the community shield. Very, very important game, and I'm looking forward to it.